booties for black girl nerds.
Alright, so I am back with another video. I mentioned in the Sinners video that I usually don't do these talking head kind of commentary things on YouTube, but here we are. You guys engaged, you liked, you viewed, you commented. So I'm going to experiment a little bit into the YouTube waters and try out these sort of social commentary, talking head videos and focus on geek news. Now, this is not going to be a consistent thing. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to keep it 100. I'm not going to be doing this on a daily basis. I'm not even going to be doing this on a weekly basis. I'm going to try to do this when I can. But for now, just going to experiment and see how this goes. And it's really going to depend on you, really, if this is something that you want. So based on the likes, the comments, and, I'm going to do all the things. Hit the notification button, subscribe, like the video. Let me know if this is something you want, and then who knows, maybe this is something that BGN can do on a consistent basis. But for now, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the geek news of the day. And this won't be everything that's happened today, because there was a lot that dropped, but just a very small, succinct amount of information that I wanted to share with you. So first up is Avengers Doomsday. We got another chair, guys. We got another chair. Victor Von Doom, played by Robert Downey Jr. We got a image of a chair. I don't know what is up with Marvel Studios and these chairs. As you guys know, there was a 5-hour live stream where we saw images of chairs with the actors' names revealed. I was one of those nerds that stayed online for all 5 hours watching it. I completely rearranged my day. Like, I really had a day prepared to do errands and to do things, and that just went out of the window once I found out that Marvel was doing a live stream. But yeah, we see Victor Von Doom, his chair, and just, I'm excited for Avengers Doomsday. It's going to be a huge event film for the Marvel Universe and for the Avengers, indeed. And I can't wait to see what we get next. Who's going to be the next chair? What's the next chair that will be revealed? It'll be interesting to see if Avengers Doomsday in and of itself will have a chair theme going on with the movie. Like, are we going to see directors' chairs be a part of the storyline? That remains to be seen. For the Beehive fans out there, the Cowboy Carter tour kicks off today. So all the Beyonce fans out there, I know you got your tickets. Obviously, y'all got the tickets on day one. But I know you guys are psyched and got your outfits ready, got your hats, got your denim to the nines, ready to go. So Cowboy Carter tour kicks off today, and we are ready. So very excited to see how everybody is going to be looking on social media, seeing the video content, the TikToks. It is going to be lit. We get a first look image of Oscar Isaac as Dr. Frankenstein in Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, which is coming out on Netflix. Kind of wish this was a theatrical release. I really love Guillermo del Toro's work. His stuff is just incredible, magnificent, especially when he creates these really great special effects with these monsters. And that's just my personal, take on it. But we will see where this story goes on streaming, and we get a first look at Oscar Isaac, who is absolutely amazing. I love him and everything he does. There was one movie that he did with Tiffany Haddish that was not good, but other than that movie, Oscar Isaac is great, and I look forward to seeing him as Dr. Frankenstein in this film, Frankenstein. So Yes, there have been many iterations of Frankenstein, but it's Oscar Isaac, so I will be there. I will be seated. A24 has the movie Materialists. You may have seen the trailer already. It stars Chris Evans, Pedro Pascal, and Dakota Johnson. And it's got this sort of love triangle. It's a rom-com. We don't know who the bad guy is. Is it Chris Evans? Is it Pedro Pascal? We don't know. Dakota Johnson's in the middle. She has to decide. What is there to decide? Can't you have both? Who knows? Um, but it's a A24 film. So A24, usually they don't miss. So it sounds like it's going to be a good movie either way. And there was a picture released. Dakota's in like this Chris Evans, Pedro Pascal sandwich, which I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Like, can I just, let's get Dakota out of the picture and can I be in that photograph? But it's I'm looking forward to this one. I am looking forward to this film. It looks like it's going to be a good time. Let's hope. Let's hope. And I'm very curious to know who the bad guy is, because there's always a bad guy in these situations. So after we saw this beautiful original film by Ryan Coogler, Sinners, you know, you'd think Hollywood would be like, yeah, let's create more original stories. This film has been breaking numbers financially with its opening box office numbers. Lay sigh. Not so much. It looks like another Miami Vice film is currently in development. This is over at Universal Pictures. I don't know if you guys are aware, in 2006, there was a film with Jamie Foxx and Colin Farrell. This is based off of the TV show of the same name back in the 80s. I'm sure many of you guys know this already. Who asked for this? Who asked for another Miami Vice movie? Again, like, we got the reboot in 2006, and we're getting another Miami Vice movie. Joseph Kosinski is set to direct the film, and Dan Gilroy will be writing the script. It is in the development phase, so we don't have a release date on that yet, but who cares? No shade, but I mean, I have absolutely no desire to see this. I mean, I'm curious who they will cast, but even with the cast, I don't even know if I plan to see this, because the 2006 movie was so mid. It was not, it was a snooze fest. So, yeah, on a lighter note, Dev Patel has a movie coming out. It's a revenge thriller. It's called The Peasant. First of all, Dev Patel, say less. I'm there, seated, front row. You don't have to say anymore. You don't have to give me a synopsis. You don't have to give me a log line for the film. It's Dev Patel. He's the lead. I will be there. I don't care. But I will give you a log line anyway. I'm going to look off camera to read this to you guys. The film follows a shepherd in the 1300s who embarks on a rage-fueled campaign against a group of mercenary knights who ransacked his community. Revenge thriller, Knights, The Green Knight meets Monkey Man, perhaps? Interesting. Yeah, so look, after Monkey Man, he is so super talented because he was so creatively involved in that. He even injured himself while filming the stunt scenes. He goes all in his performances. So I'm there. Like I said, it's going to be great. It's going to be grand. And yeah, Dev Patel all the way, 100. USA Today released a photo still from the set of Superman, James Gunn's film that is going to be coming out soon in theaters. We are very excited for Superman. In the photo is Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane, David Cornsweet as Superman, and look, I'm excited for this movie. I saw a nice snippet of it at CinemaCon with Crypto the dog and with Superman, and I just absolutely love seeing that sequence, and I think this film is going to be fun. I think it's gonna be more of like a fun movie. It's not gonna be super dark and serious like we saw with Dawn of Justice, and even Man of Steel. It's gonna be something that's gonna be more perky and uplifting, and I like that for Superman. I want that for Superman. So very, very excited, and we got a little bit more of a taste of what we will be getting soon coming to theaters. So, I've said in the past that I am not a huge big fan of sequels, but this is a sequel that I kind of want to see, and that is Freakier Friday. We got a photo still of Freakier Friday. It's one of the films, Freaky Friday, that have been near and dear to my heart. I have a very long list of my favorite films of all time. Freaky Friday is on that list. And I absolutely loved Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan in that film. And to see them aged up, years later, I shouldn't say aged up because they weren't aged up, but now at a mature age, years later in this film, I think is great. And we got Chad Michael Murray back. So very, very psyched for Freakier Friday. And it's one of the few sequels that I'm like, yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there for that one. Another film that is part of sort of the sequel universe, expanded universe, is Karate Kid Legends. And I do really want to see this film. Now, here's my feeling on it. I hope it's good, okay? Because some of the Karate Kid sequels haven't been that good. I'm sorry, but the Jaden Smith version wasn't that good. But this film, I think, has some potential. I also saw a snippet of it at CinemaCon. There was a great fight sequence between Jackie Chan and Ben Wong, and it was really good. It was really good. And I also love that the Jackie Chan character was like a mentee to Mr. Miyagi. So there's a lot of connective tissue with the older films. Plus we've got Ralph Macchio, another OG of the 80s Karate Kids movies. So, he was the original Karate Kid. And Cobra Kai has also helped revitalize the Karate Kid franchise and universe. So I'm excited for this one. I just hope it's good, right? That's my feelings on it, is that this is actually going to be a good movie, and it's got the potential there. It's got the makings of it. Let's just see how they execute it. So we got a photo of that today, and fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. So that's it for this video. I'm keeping it short and sweet. I know that there's a lot more news that's out there. Jalen Hurts, we love you. We support you. Listen, if you see a picture of Jalen Hurts and Michelle Obama together, if you see this picture, it means that I ain't going. So with that said, thanks so much for tuning into this video. I really appreciate it. Appreciate the support on the Sinners video. I don't expect this to perform at the level of Sinners just because everything is Sinners right now, and Sinners is like in the zeitgeist of just all things hype, all things amazing. But I think that this is possibly, some potential for me to kind of dive into the commentary waters and see how, if this is something that you guys like. And if not, that's totally cool. I can go about my business, do my thing, chat with you guys on Threads and engage with you that way. But if this is something you like, let me know. Hit the like button and leave a comment and let me know. In the meantime, thank you so much, and I appreciate you watching. Bye. Better shake your booties for black girl nerves. Better shake your booties for black girl nerves.